A blessed evening to all of you who are here with us and all those who are joining us in worship through this live stream here at the shrine. You know, one of the most colorful figure, I think, in the history of the church among the saints is precisely Saint Mary Magdalene. Especially in our popular culture, especially here in the Philippines, no? The association we have of Mary Magdalene is terrible, no? And associated with the mga babaeng mababang lipad and all those popularized by the song, for example, of popular songs. But thanks to serious scholarship of the Bible, study of the Bible, that we have come to appreciate better who Mary Magdalene is. Now, thanks to serious scholarship of the Bible, that we have come to a greater clarity regarding who Mary Magdalene was. And the problem that happened, one of the accidents in the history is the conflation, they would say, of the different personalities in the Bible to a one person like Mary Magdalene. They conflated, they placed together as identified, for example, Mary Magdalene with a sinful woman, no, forgiven by Jesus. And Mary as one who was healed, from demons, etc. And that Mary in Bethany who anointed the feet of the Lord. So with all these aspects placed together, so that we have already a fanciful image of Mary Magdalene. Dagdagan mo pa yung mga modern rendering, no, to make money, maybe, no, for example, portraying Mary as the lover of Jesus, you know, with all those novels, for example, trying to portray Mary as a lover of Jesus, etc. Thanks to serious scholarship of the Bible, of scholars, exegetes, we have come to appreciate that very far, no, from the reality, no, of who Mary was. Number one thing is what we have heard, the certainty, very few but certainly important data we find about Mary Magdalene. Number one, what we have heard today, she was the first witness of the Lord's resurrection. And in fact, authors in the church would call her the Apostolorum, meaning the apostles of the apostle of the apostles. It was given to her that privilege to be the first witness of the resurrection. She was also, according to the scriptures, present during the crucifixion of Jesus, no? And also supported the Lord's ministry, no, with her material and support accompanying the Lord, no, in his ministry. So, what can we say about this? What can we learn from this? From Mary's example is precisely that love she had for Jesus, for the Master. And she dared and had courage to go to the tomb early because she could not bear that news, that experience of losing the Lord. And she continued to love the Lord even beyond death. And true enough, God, Jesus, gave her that greatest honor to witness His resurrection, to be the first to proclaim also the Lord's resurrection. One of the things that we, especially the latest teachings of the popes, for example, Pope Benedict, Pope John Paul II, the important role of Mary in the life and the ministry of Jesus, showing precisely to the church today of the importance of women in the life of the church. We find Jesus that He did not have any problem with women. No? That later on we will see, or even in the context of Jesus where women were considered as second-class citizens, Jesus placed a woman as a disciple, and not only that, making her the apostle of the apostles. No. It is a good lesson for the whole church and for the whole world, especially even until now, where we still have, there are so many still violence towards women in society, in so many aspects, in so many levels of society of our life, even within the church, for example. And the Lord is telling us today now to look at the example, the relationship of Jesus with Mary Magdalene, valuing her, placing her precisely on the same level as the other disciples. And it is something to learn, that we should learn, especially for those of us who are still having difficulties of accepting or valuing the value of women in our society, in our lives. We ask Mary Magdalene for her inspiration and prayers for women, especially those who are suffering because of their being women. And may her example be an encouragement really for women and for all to value the contribution of women in the world, in the church, in living out our faith as children of God.